A ex-cheerleader for the Miami Dolphins has registered a official appeal versus the crew, pretending she was bullied due to her belief and chastity. Kristen Ann Goods, 27, says she abandoned the dancing team following a 2016 interviewing in the crew CEO for that her sex story was debated. She is not the first cheerleader to complain about an enemy job environmental. A ex-New Orleans Saints cheerleader claims how she was fired for a public print position of her self-tiring underwear. I am not versus them. I fair wish to do it a superior location for the cheerleaders, she told in a phone interviewing on Friday. Ms. Goods abandoned the crew following 3 years, pretending how an occurrence on a trainer bus in London led to continuing oppression. While her crew played the New York Jets at Wembley Arena in the drop of 2015, the dance group talked on their sex playlist, Ms. Goods says in her appeal. Ms. Goods was spurred to offer her playlist, she claims, that induced her to recognize she was a maiden. End of Instagram position by Kristen said her teammates how she was wait before she was marital since of her private relation in deity, her attorney Sarah Blackwell state in the appeal. After, for an annual productivity overview in that dance group must reuse for their jobs, Ms. Goods says the crew CEO, Dory Grogan, confronted her on the complaint. Allow say on the reality how thou're a maiden, she claims the CEO told. Ms. Goods claims she was said not to talk her chastity any future, on to her attorney. We once aimed the question and reprimanded the overseer, who later apologized to the whole crew. End of Instagram position 2 by but Ms. Grogan is yet serving in her identical part, on to US print accountable. As portion of her complaint, Ms. Goods argues the crew's major Instagram expense did not contribute her posts how aforementioned her believer religious. She as well says how while she wrote a Motive Monday history for the Dolphins blog post on her listening for the crew, her references to God and Christ were editable of. We conduct each term of our organization to the identical standards and do not distinguish as it relates to sort, racing, and sectarian beliefs. In a declaration to U.S. Print, the Domestic Soccer League, NFL, says the organization and its teams supporting equitable occupation practices. All who plant in the NFL, consisting cheerleaders, has the law to job in a favorable and polite environmental how is complementary of any and all forms of oppression and discrimination and completely complies in country and fed laws. Accountability by Angry Legalt.